Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say this right now. This may be one of the greatest pay-per-views WWE has ever done all time. All time. I am not joking you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think nothing was able, because I rewatched it a second time. I didn't think nothing was able to top NXT New Orleans for the pay-per-view, the wrestling pay-per-view of the year, or wrestling event of the year, excuse me. And then I approached War Games. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our review of NXT, not WWE, mind you. Fuck that shit.
Fuck Survivor Series. Not watching that shit. Not watching WWE pay-per-views until Royal Rumble.
More like Survivor Septic Tank. We are going to go over NXT Takeover War Games 2. Or, Lucas in Spanish, dos, not French.
Is dos.
You're just a Tommy Mora.
But here's the thing, though. When me and Alex said we were not really going to watch anything WWE related,
I don't blame you.
Royal Rumble, I only watched one match because of the hype. And it's definitely one of the matches of the year. AJ Styles was Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship last Tuesday. I watched that match because you know what? I love AJ Styles, love Daniel Bryan. I would love to see what match they pull off. And holy shit, that was a great fucking match.
Well, according to JD and the sources, Daniel Bryan wanted to become heel.
Yeah.
And he wanted to face Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Before he got injured, the 2014, Daniel Bryan was the one that was going to get squashed, not John Cena. But you know what? I don't want to say I'm happy he got, injured. I shouldn't say that, but I'm kind of happy that he did, so I can see John Cena get his ass kicked because I can't fucking stand that cocksucker. Ladies and gentlemen, NXT Takeover War Games dos. This is brand NXT. This was aired November 17, 2018, and it was taking place in Los Angeles, California, in the Staples Center with an attendance of 13,598, and this was one of the best NXT crowds I have ever witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they were acting like the fucking Rams won the Super Bowl, which I predicted either them or the Saints or the Chiefs probably will now after these days, or maybe the Chargers. They might have a chance in it, but yeah, no more football. No.
Well, my team came back from 16-0 deficit today. Sorry, Mikey. Sorry.
He made a face, and I was trying to be quiet because when there's only two people, there's no like bottom right corner where you see who's talking. You know what I mean? It just shows the boot right there. He had these big bug eyes like a fucking owl.
I'm sorry, 16-0 today. I just have to keep saying that. But anyway, let's go over NXT Takeover War Games 2. Start off with an impromptu match.
Yes. Now, the way the show started, here comes
Bro. Yes.
Fucking bro.
Dude, me and Alex, when we saw him live, dude, the crowd went nuts.
Okay.
I was like, bro.
If you folks are not familiar with Matt Riddle, allow me to give you a little summarization, so to speak. Matt Riddle was a huge name in the independent circuit. And he was in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Yes. He was there for 5 years. Also, he fought at Bellator, he fought in UFC, and then he made his his presence felt in the independent circuit. And now Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and many other things. I know there's other ones he was in, but yeah, you can say he's a big indie guy, and he came out saying he's gonna knock. And this is impromptu. This was not even scheduled per se. He was gonna knock the shit out of Cassius Ohno, aka Chris Hero. The match lasted 7 fucking seconds.
7 seconds. I loved it personally.
Now,
that running knee, 1, 2, 3, bam, he was out.
And okay, a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, he buried Chris Hero and everything." I was like, "Okay, well, hold up. Chris Hero is almost 40 years old, or Cassius Ohno. He's almost 40. Dude, he's been there. He's done that. He's done it all pretty much. And I'm guessing he's gonna be there. I think he's gonna have a placement for NXT or WWE for life to help with the younger talent.
Yeah.
Because what else does he have to prove? And Matt Riddle is our uprising star, which is a smart thing because unlike Vince McMahon, who always goes by the same old shit, Triple H wants to bring up new stars unless his ego gets in the fucking way. But 7-second squash. Well, I don't say squash match. Yeah, 7 seconds. Ring the bell. Ding, ding. Pow. 1, 2, 3. Running knee. I don't give this match a rating because it's kind of, I give it NA. I think it's pointless to give this match a rating.
Yeah, because I thought about it too, but it's like, how can you really give this match? It could be a rating depending on a few different things, but you really can't get anything decisive. All I know is I cannot wait for Dave Meltzer's ratings when they come out properly on Tuesday. So they'll probably do his.
Didn't he gave one of them 5 stars?
I think he did give 1 5 stars. I can check right now and see if Dave Meltzer did give his rating for Takeover.
Because him giving a 5 stars to NXT or WWE match in general is fucking rare. But speaking of 5-star matches, we will get to that in a little bit.
Yes, we will. Let me just take a look over here. Because I know he gave a 7-star this year. Jeez.
Oh, that was towards that. Dude,
Omega versus Okada.
He's got a fucking hard-on for Omega and Okada. Come on now.
Yeah, he does. He has
Even though their second match is like in one of my 6 out of 5s, which I've only given out like 10 of us. So, otherwise, yeah, the opening was kind of shocking.
It was. Holy shit. It completely shocked the hell out of me. Because Matt Riddle, man, my God. Dude, that was just...
man, I respect him as an athlete, as a fighter, as a wrestler, but come on with the fucking bro shit.
I'm sorry. I get enjoyment out of that.
God. The only thing missing is the Mountain Dew and the fucking Doritos chips. Sons of bitches.
Well,
and
the MLG ratings out yet, so...
And the MLG, monotonous, ludicrous gonads. There you go.
Now we get into the true opening match of the night, which is the NXT Women's Championship 2 out of 3 falls match between Kyrie Sane and Shayna Baszler. Gary, go crazy over Kyrie. I know
okay, Danny. Oh, hold up a second, Danny boy. You little fucking shrimp. Did you see what he just said? He goes,
no, I did. What did he say?
Elijah, he goes, you mad, bro? I was like, you fuck off, you're mad, bro. Fucking, this is Pain and Gain, episode 36 all over again. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Before I get into the positive, the only problem I have with this match is that it was kind of short. It was only 10 minutes. That's it. 10?
Yeah, it was kind of short, but my problem with it was the freaking interference, which was annoying. Once again, they do the same thing.
At first, it was, but it kind of helped balance things out in the long run because, turnabout is fair play. And first of all, the match started with Kyrie saying just
wailing on her.
Oh, she went a fucking Hulk smash mode and starts beating the shit out of Shayna Baszler. And then here comes her 2 lesbians. I forgot what their names were, who just, they cost her the first match almost right away.
Jessica Duke and what was it?
I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. And during the match, it was back and forth match. Shayna Baszler was trying to get the upper advantage with the Coquina Clutch. And then Kyrie Sane has some leverage with some help from her side, especially from one of the finalists who performed one of the best looking fucking moonsaults off the top turnbuckle.
Oh, that was fucking beautiful.
And JD for NY was right. Charlotte, take notes.
Yeah. I can say that.
That was like that's arguably like the best moonsault I think I've ever seen. That was like picture perfect. And her other friend just came out and just knocked the shit out of both of them, especially with that crescent kick.
Yeah, the New Zealand
her off her ass. And it was 1-1. She got the anchor. Is that what Kyrie was saying calls that elbow drop? That really sweet elbow drop, the anchor?
Yeah, the anchor. I think it is.
and still was going back and forth, close matchup, and then she has Shayna Baszler on the ground. She goes for another elbow, except towards the end, she cuts it, rolls her up, takes her by surprise for the 3 count. I thought Kyrie Sane was going to win.
Same. I thought she was going to, too. With that elbow, man, holy shit, that was an insane freaking elbow. And then literally just Shayna get that quick roll up and bam, she
like
wins.
A crucifix, and she caught her. But you know this feud is not over yet.
There's got to be one more. I think there's gonna be a last woman standing match.
Either that or something's gonna happen between all the legit badass females. Hey, WWE, this is how you book awesome women's wrestlers, not turn them fucking blonde and make them get goddamn breast implants.
Charlotte's hot, by the way, though. I will say that.
Well, they're all fucking hot, but that's my fucking point, dude.
Well, Becky Lynch doesn't have that.
But what happened?
She got injured actually recently because she broke her nose and couldn't compete for Survivor Series. Now it's Charlotte for Ronda Rousey. I'm not watching. I'm sorry. I'm not giving Survivor Series.
She got knocked up by Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw this meme. Oh my god! It shows Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka, and it says the Natural Disasters 2000.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good.
I was like, oh my god! I don't think I have ever seen a person like Nia Jax get shit on, because WWE is doing the best they can to turn Becky Lynch heel, which is stupid because she's a fucking legit badass. Not only a badass, a hot legit Irish badass. Yep. She's the most over fucking wrestler in the company, and you have Nia Jax doing a stiff shot to her face, breaks her nose, and she's out. Nia Jax. Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if they suspend Nia Jax.
I don't know if they would. No, because she's part of that Anoa'i family, dude. If you're part of that Anoa'i family, remember, they have been close.
Probably going to tear her a new asshole, pretty much verbally.
I mean, think about it. All the women who are like the Vince and, Kevin buck teeth, beaver-looking motherfucking dumbass. They like to see them with blonde hair with big tits, the Barbie doll look. That's pretty much all their. No. That's pretty much all their. Don't worry about that. That's pretty much all of their. That's part of their forte, if you will.
Which is ridiculous. But what would you give?
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Great opener.
I definitely agree with you. 4 out of 5. Really good. Now we get into the for me, first out of the 3 5-star matches of tonight.
Well, you just you just spoiled it.
I'm sorry.
Because
I'm sorry because I literally had no other choice because of how great all these matches are. But yeah, let's start off with the first one: Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black.
This is my pick for the match of the night.
I definitely could agree, but also the next one probably it could be a combination because they're all so fucking great. But let's go over this match.
Johnny Gargano, okay. They should start calling him Mr. Takeover, like Shawn Michaels with Mr. WrestleMania, because almost every single takeover he is in is either a 5-star match or higher. Look at the matches. Okay, look at that trilogy he had with Champa. Look at that masterpiece he had with Cien Almas.
Yep.
Look at the street fight. Look at the I thought he was in another one.
DIY versus
it's versus the Revival, which is to me the greatest tag match of all time. And that was my match of the year. I give that a 6 out of 5. That was like one of the greatest things I ever seen.
It's definitely in the top 3 matches of all time. I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's the greatest.
No, I think it's the greatest tag match of all time.
Tag match, I could definitely say it's definitely in the top 3 for me.
And once again, he fucking kills it, because this was the biggest storyline throughout the summer of who's the one that took out Aleister Black, right? And Johnny Gargano, he came.
Sorry, I had to do that because Danny Russman goes, "You didn't see your can you do your Kevin Dunn impression?"
Doug Cornette, I find you tiresome.
I hate George Cornette. People make fun of me when I was a kid. Even though I make $2 million a year, I still don't like
McMahon. millions of dollars a year, and I'm still looking like I work at the fucking Hoover Dam with my other beavers.
Anyways, getting back into that. Thank you.
Bucky Beaver motherfucker. God thank you, Chris. Oh, Jim Cornette.
Thank you,
He's
Jim
one of the greatest managers. But what a match, man. What a fucking match. Now, of course, this was a singles match. I thought this was the #1 contenders match, but I believe this could lead up to them having.
I think it's going to lead up to NXT Arizona Takeover Arizona for a triple threat for the world title.
And I do not have tickets to this. I know. I'm taking 855,000 photos of that. And from the psychology. Romy, guess who's here? Hey, BJ Mason. From the psychology to the chemistry to the just amazing sequences to an incredible ending. From start to finish, this is pure magic.
Yep, especially that Johnny Gargano hit when he was coming out of the ring. He dove out of the ring, and Aleister Black just hits him in the knee. I was like, oh, shit.
When I saw that, I fucking nearly shot out a pickle. It was it was great. I was like, damn. Okay, I'm taking 1 million photos of that. This is a 5 out of 5 match. To me, this is the match of the night. And it's crazy that one pay-per-view contains 3 matches that are match of the year candidates. Where do you fucking see that? It's crazy. Amazing. I could not praise this match anymore. This is just poetry in motion. Yeah,
pretty much the entire match itself was just phenomenal in general. I was so happy to watch every bit of this match. And I would love to see a triple threat in NXT Arizona. We'll see, though, what happens, but this is definitely going to be one of the better matches of the year. When you're going back to the matches of the year, this is definitely going to be one of them, that's for sure, along with Omega versus Okada, that's for sure. But my match of the night's the next one, which is the NXT Championship on the line between Tommaso Ciampa and Velveteen Dream.
Oh, before I get into that match, I gotta say, both entrances of Aleister Black, his new robe looks awesome.
It does. It's so amazing.
It looks like a Godzilla skin, and Johnny Gargano with the Punisher, because he's half heel yet half face ish, he plays mind games and he's sort of heelish, but he's still got that good in him. Fucking love that Johnny Gargano. I hope they roll with it. Yeah. Now, Velveteen Dream. This guy is only 23 years old, and I believe John Cena, fuckboy Buckethead, that cocksucker, Fruit Loop Dingus, he stated that Velveteen Dream is the next great thing.
I can't disagree with him there. He is such a phenomenal talent. He doesn't even need a championship to prove how good of a wrestler he is.
Well,
it would be nice to see him win a championship.
I'm so scared what they're going to do to him when he moves up to their fucking roster. I'm sorry. They've buried so much fucking NXT talent that it makes me sick. Why?
Trust me. Asuka, what they did to Asuka.
Oh, my God. That's probably the worst one yet.
It pissed me off.
You got Velveteen Dream coming out with the Hollywood Hogan appeal.
I loved it. I loved that entrance, man. It was incredible.
Because remember, he's channeling all the classic wrestlers from the past, like Macho Man, like Jake the Snake, like Hulk Hogan, he's got that arrogance, like Ricky the Model Martel a little bit. But man, talk about a guy. When I first saw him, I couldn't stand him. Now I can't get enough of him because he was he was originally a heel, and then the people just fucking love him. I can't get enough of him, and then you have quite possibly the greatest fucking wrestler working today in terms of not only personality, characteristics, overall appeal, the look, the way he comes off, the heel factor. He is the best superstar, and that is Tommaso fucking Ciampa. This guy is awesome. I can't get enough of this guy. Sorry, I'm just keep sneezing even now. This match, wow. The final 2 minutes, I jumped out of my fucking chair. When he hit that purple Rainmaker, the purple rain, is it called the purple Rainmaker? Or the raindrop, the purple rain, get it, purple rain. I thought he won. When he did that rolling Death Valley driver on the concrete, I was like, oh.
I was disillusioned. I was like, holy fucking
I thought he was going to win. I literally thought he had this one. And when he kicked out, I was just like, no fucking what? I thought he won. I
thought he won too, dude. I was like, are you kidding me?
And how great Tommaso Ciampa is, where he's such a good heel to where he was fucking with Mauro Ranallo, because the crowd loves Mauro Ranallo, which I'm so happy, because thank you. He's the best fucking commentator they have.
Yep. By a long shot.
And Nigel McGuinness, you know why? Because they do play-by-play commentary while know how to tell the story in the background sense, not just like, oh, you can't say this word, you can't say this word,
I really loved how he censored himself. He was like, holy bleep.
Mama effing Mia, that's what he said. I was like,
effing Mia. Awesome. I was loving that. Like,
the crowd was chanting that a lot too.
That was incredible. I was literally like, some of these matches, I was like, holy shit. Like, some of those spots, that purple Rainmaker, also, what was the one thing? I think he went off the didn't he try to do a Rainmaker off the top rope out into
and he was hanging on the bottom rope and tries to go for a purple Rainmaker from the top turnbuckle and tries to nail him while he's hanging on the front rope. He gets out of the way and he hits his elbow, just crashes onto the apron.
Dude, that must have been painful. And he was cursing too. He was like, ah.
And then Tommaso Ciampa does the vertical DDT on the metal plate that connects the two fucking rings. I was like, he's done.
I'm like, yep, that's it. It's over.
That's it. So, another thing that was pretty cool is when Tommaso Ciampa grabbed the belt and he was going to use it, and then, Velveteen Dream did that, the reverse inverted, the reverse lock vertical DDT on the belt. The ref didn't disqualify him, and I'm proud. You know why? Because Tommaso brought the belt in. Velveteen Dream, he just saw it the last second. He wasn't intentionally going to use it as a weapon. He just played the DDT. That was not his intention. So good call by the ref, man. See, it's little subtle things like that that makes the matches even better. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yep, this is just amazing.
And now we finally get to the main event, War Games.
It is War Games. War Games. Now, unlike last year, they went with more of the traditional classic setup. Because last year they had 3 teams of 3. This year they're going to have 2 teams of 4. They start off first 5 minutes. One individual goes from one cage, and then another 3 minutes after one individual comes out of the other cage. And the match doesn't officially start until all 8 members enter the cage. And since the Undisputed Era, they received the handicap, the tiebreaker by winning that match, they can get the handicap first. 2-on-1 and then 2-on-2. Now, before I begin, I'm just gonna say this. There was a slight pacing issues towards the beginning, and I thought last year's was just a tad bit better.
I didn't think so. I thought it was perfectly paced.
Having said that, what a fucking match, man! Oh my god. Okay. First of all, let's go over the MVP. Okay. To me, the MVP of this fucking match is Hanson from the War Raiders.
Yes.
This motherfucker was doing shit. He was in there for
cruiserweight still.
I mean, okay. Some of the spots, like, When he was clotheslining those fuckers back and forth, and he was doing this for like a minute straight. I was like, and he wasn't even gassed. He did a handspring, springboard, double elbow. When I was like, I see Tajiri doing that shit, not this big fucking Viking.
Yep.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? Another one. Okay, it was the table spot. And involved, I believe it was it Kyle O'Reilly or Bobby Fish? I think it was
Kyle O'Reilly.
He had him in a triangle.
It was Bobby Fish.
He had him in a triangle choke while he was on top of a table, okay? And the table sit up. And then Hanson was on the top rope, not the turnbuckle, the top rope of the other ring. You know, like, okay, like here's the ring, here's the metal piece, here's the other ring, and here's the table. He got on top of the top rope and just launched himself and flattened that motherfucker through the table.
No, wait, it was Kyle O'Reilly. That spot was Kyle O'Reilly. Bobby Fish broke the other table beforehand, brought the other one.
No, okay, so it was Kyle O'Reilly. When I saw that fucking splash on him, you know what I was thinking? You remember that board game, Splatting Bugs is where it's at? Yeah. That's what I was thinking of it. I was like, he fucking splatted. He fucking splatted that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And also, another thing about the match is Bobby Fish, he took his lock and, you know, he went up to Pete Dunne, grabbed his head, pulled him to the shark cage, knocked him out, and they put a double chain on it. Yeah. And it made me laugh because he was trying to get out and shit. And I was just like, guys, go get some fucking bolt cutters if that key doesn't work. And they ended up doing that. I was like, okay, there we go. When Pete Dunne, because he was the final member, which is kind of odd because the War Raiders pulled him back and they want to go in first instead of him. I'm surprised that didn't play an effect towards the match, conflict wise, but I guess I digress. When Pete Dunne was the last man coming in, oh my God, this turned into a fucking this turned into a fucking yard sale at Home Depot.
Yep. He kept throwing shit at their trash cans, at their chairs, at their tables, at their kendo sticks. Oh my God, everything.
Yep. Some of the big spots, superplex off the top turnbuckle, German, I think it was like a German suplex off the other top turnbuckle at the same time, a 7-man avalanche.
Oh, that was amazing.
Because Adam Cole was on the very top.
Along with Ricochet.
Ricochet went up there, and Nigel McGuinness is like, I know why Adam Cole went up there, because only Ricochet would go up there. And they're trying to push him up, because if you leave the cage or fall off the cage, outside the cage, you lose. Yep. And then here comes one of the members of Undisputed try to suplex him, and here comes one of them. I think Pete Dunne comes, and then here comes the other guy, and they're trying eight after another, and then here comes Hanson, who's got, I forgot who had him in a guillotine choke, and Ricky is just sitting in the corner, and this was like, it was like a massive suplex powerbomb avalanche of 7 people.
That was, I think wasn't it Hanson or of War Raiders?
It was Hanson who did the power bomb at the bottom.
Yeah, he literally went under and grabbed everybody and just threw them all over, and everyone just fell. I was like, oh
people were on the top row balancing. I'm surprised that rope didn't fucking break while they suplexed. I think it was Adam Cole got suplexed. But that wasn't the spot of the night. The spot of the night. Ricochet was still on the top of the cage. And all 7 people were right there. He does a reverse 630 from the top of the cage onto the fucking people.
I was losing it. I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I was just like, oh my, I'm surprised he didn't get, I don't want to say fucking killed, but goddamn. Yeah, it was like a reverse 630. Mm-hmm. That, I was just like, fuck.
God damn.
This match was fucking insane, and then some. I think Hanson wins the MVP, but everyone had an amazing spot. This was pure fucking carnage at its finest, and I'm glad NXT only does War Games, once a year. Why? Because unlike WWE, which when they do a theme pay-per-view, there's just like 3 Hell in a Cell matches. I'm like, you're killing the gimmick. Exactly. You're using it too much. Triple H said it best. Quality over quantity. You want people to come back wanting more. And that's why fucking Triple H, he just got done with his pectoral surgery. I saw what the aftermath looked like.
Dude, like his entire bicep to his chest was black and purple.
I was, you know what I said? I was like, God damn, Kratos, what god did you piss off this time? Because he looks like Kratos from
Comic. Yeah, he does.
I mean, he went from Conan the Barbarian to Shao Kahn to fucking Kratos. What a matchup, man. Other than those few nitpicks, 4.75 out of 5. Fucking incredible. You could arguably say, but you could say this is a 5 out of 5 if you go by objectively.
I give it a 5 out of 5.
Yep.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 all day, man. This was such a great fucking match.
Oh, it was amazing.
This is such a phenomenal match. Pretty much most of my matches of the year are all NXT, except for one, which is the New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kenny Omega versus Okada. But otherwise, this is definitely one of my matches of the year, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. All 3 of these, okay. The 3 matches we discussed, they're all going to be on my top 10. Well, then again, I don't. Well, I don't watch WWE because of that bullshit, but I do.
I watch. I stopped after Crown fucking Jewel.
Dude,
that's one of the worst pay-per-views ever.
I read what happened. I'm just like, what a piece of fucking garbage.
And yeah, Triple H gets injured in that pay-per-view.
Of all the fucking pay-per-views, it had to be this shit.
Embarrassing. Fuck.
It was so bad that even Shawn Michaels' bald spot was aching.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So overall, as a show, what would you give it as a total?
This is the highest score that I have given to a wrestling event in years. I mean, years. I can't recall the last time I gave a score this high. 9.5 out of 10. This is a masterful wrestling. This is, to my thought, my personal perspective, the best wrestling event of the generation.
Yeah, I can definitely see where it'd be wrestling. Definitely one of the better wrestling events of the generation.
I can't. The only one that can compare is maybe. No, I think it's better than Money in the Bank.
2011.
Yeah, in terms of this generation, that's it. I think it's better than Money in the Bank.
Yeah, because Money in the Bank only is one 5-star match.
Well, yeah, it was awesome and that really good ladder match, but this one has arguably 3.
Yep. I'm probably going to go 9.75 out of 10.
Yeah, 9.75.
You got 3 5 out of 5s, the Matt Riddle match, and the Shayna Baszler versus Kyrie Sane match. Yeah.
And as an overall presentation as a whole, yeah, 9.5 out of 10. I don't think, like I said, the last time I gave a pay-per-view this high was probably, hold on, I think it was ECW One Night Stand 2005.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably the last one I gave a pay-per-view that high of a score. And before that, SummerSlam 2002. Is it 2002? I think it was 2000. Yeah, SummerSlam 2002. Because I've only given 3 pay-per-views a 10 out of 10. WrestleMania 17, 19, and SummerSlam 2002. Wow. And I gave it a few 9.5s. WrestleMania 14, ECW One Night Stand, Royal Rumble 2000, and 2000 and Royal Rumble 2001. So yeah, this is one of the all-time best.
I can say that too. I cannot wait to do the top 10 best matches of the year. Want to eventually do it. Now we just have to get Gary to watch and Alex.
Well, they'll watch it eventually. I know they will.
Yeah, Al's just been busy with work. I know he was probably working tonight.
Yeah, Gary's working tonight as well. Poor guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm off. Well, I'll be back. I'll be working this week. I'll be working a good amount because I know the weekend I am working a shit ton because I got a tournament to work for soccer for refereeing. That's going to be a lot. Holy shit, that's going to be a lot of tournament games. But
Amore Points said, well, if it isn't my second favorite YouTuber. But Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and all the people at NXT, WWE, what is wrong with you? Every fucking NXT pay-per-view kicks your ass. What is wrong with you? And they're the developmental organization. Bullshit. Yeah, I knew you were, Amori. So, hands down, best pay-per-view of the best wrestling event of the year.
Yep, I could definitely say it too. Followed by New Orleans.
New Orleans would be that'd be my close second because that contained 2 5 out of 5 matches.
Before we go, what would you predict for NXT Takeover Arizona? I have a few matches I'm predicting.
This is what I'm predicting. Let me see here. The War Raiders versus the Undisputed Era for the tag belts.
Yes.
Shayna Baszler and Kyrie Sane are probably going to have another bout. Maybe another stipulation might be added involving the other women. The horsewomen, that is. Let me see here. Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. I believe Johnny Gargano is going to win the belt from him.
I'd like to see that. Be incredible.
Well, I think it's going to happen at NXT WrestleMania. WrestleMania or Phoenix.
Or Phoenix. It's Phoenix, and then the next one's NXT Takeover New York.
Oh, we forgot about to mention this. Oh my God. Champion versus champion. Probably one of my most anticipated matches. Pete Dunne and Ricochet.
Oh, that'd be really good.
Because the way the match ended, Ricochet hit a 450 out of nowhere onto Adam Cole, and Pete Dunne hit his finisher, and they both covered them. And they both look at each other, and they're like, good work, but you know what? I'm going to kick your ass, bitch. But they made it in a respectful term, but I'm like, you and I, he's got the UK belt, and he's got the North US belt, and I know they're going to go at it, and that's going to be incredible.
Here's what I got to predict. Here's a few of my predictions. So I went right with you. The NXT. So we'll do War Machine, War Raiders versus.
Well, they used to be known as War Machine.
Right, in New Japan they were known as War Machine. So War Raiders versus Undisputed Era for the tag titles. Pete Dunne versus Ricochet, champion. Shayna Baszler versus Kyrie Sane in a. What was it? Oh yeah, last women's standing match.
Oh, I'm sorry. Aleister Black is gonna. You know what? I'm not sure if Aleister Black is gonna win his title because I don't know if he's gonna be called up or not.
Here's another prediction. I was actually gonna get into that. There's actually 2 more matches I wanted to predict. I know Matt Riddle's gonna be facing Matt Riddle versus Velveteen Dream. That I want to see.
Wait. Okay, Murray says I didn't watch it, but it sounds good. No, it's better than good. It's phenomenal. And then he says, "Put me in a match against Drum in NXT, and I'll crush him." It only takes one
I'm just looking at him like, wow.
Okay, I'm taking 300 photos of that.
God damn it.
Put me in. Okay, remember, it only takes one consequence. If you don't know what the consequence is, okay, you ever heard of that show? It was a game called Muscle. It's called it's basically it's like an anime wrestling show from Japan. And it's something called the Kimusha driver or something. That's my finisher. You're not gonna. It's like whatchamacallit? It's like the Tombstone. No one, aside from Shawn Michaels, no one kicks out of that. Okay.
But you know what? They just had The Rock. I just saw a commercial for The Rock's ripoff of American Gladiator called the Titan Games.
Oh my God.
And The Rock's hosting. I'm like, give me a break.
That show is so bad. I bet you the remake of American Gladiators is going to make that show look like the classic American Gladiators.
No, I know. It's just like, wow. But
I know you are, Amore. I know you are. You're just.
But before that, we have one more match I'm going to predict. And this is the biggest one. Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black versus Tommaso Ciampa. Triple threat.
Triple threat. I accidentally said Gargano versus Tommaso, but I'm not sure if Aleister is going to be called up or not.
Well, I think he's going to call up after. And
I'm so afraid what they're going to do with him because fuck WWE, man.
WWE's definitely been on a really bad streak, though. So
no. This is the worst. Okay, think about this, folks. While WWE has, I'm going far as saying this. This is the worst year WWE has ever had in their, I don't know how many decades they've been in business. Yes, I'm going as far as saying this is worse than 1995.
Damn.
I'm taking 840. The reason why they broke the rating record, how many times? It was like a 1.6 something. They're tarping the fucking bleachers and the seats everywhere. So, and they're dimming the lights so fans don't see it. I heard about that Titan show. Yeah. Titan AE probably more entertaining. And then, by the way, 51%. And yet NXT has had the best year since they've been invented.
Yep.
What does that tell you? Wake the fuck up, people.
Exactly. They do need to wake up, man.
I mean, okay. I'd be dumbfounded if I saw a negative review for this pay-per-view. It's impossible. I don't
think anyone's going to. There's no way.
It's like giving a bad review for The Dark Knight or The Empire Strikes Back. It's impossible.
Exactly.
Yeah. I couldn't praise this pay-per-view enough. This is one of the greatest pay-per-view wrestling shows ever. Easily.
Yeah. NXT continues to impress while WWE Crown Jewel, Backlash, WrestleMania 34, greatest Royal Rumble, the greatest. No, I forgot about another one. Super Showdown. Fucking garbage. Time to start to rethink yourself, Vince. I can't wait till you take over the XFL next year. Once
you know what?
XFL, Triple H will take over.
Well, remember what Triple H said? The first thing he would do if he was in charge, he would make Raw
2 hours.
Back to 2 hours and make it TV 14 or at least more with a pro wrestling old school vibe.
TV 14 would be perfect.
Okay, there's the problem. Okay, who's running NXT? You got I don't know his real name, but he's one of the main Albert, that big motherfucker. Who was also hell of a fucking lineman in college, dude. That guy has like the biggest fucking head. He had to wear like the biggest size helmet. I think his helmet, I don't know if it was custom made, but that dude is a monster. And he's really good with the trainees, unlike Bill DeMott, that cocksucker. Yeah, fuck him. He's like one of the worst pieces of trash. You got him, you got Shawn Michaels, you got William Regal, you got Triple H. What do they all have in common?
They were former wrestlers.
Great wrestlers. Yep. Hell, Albert, when he was the great Tensai, he was huge in Japan. And who buried him? Fuckboy Buckethead, but that's a different story. Who is running WWE? You have sorry, I'm eating cold on the cob. I swear to God. Go see a fucking dentist, dude.
Exactly. You make $2.5 million a year.
You got enough money. You got enough money to give every fucking wrestler in the country a root canal. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Get the hell out of here.
And those things are like $800.
Yeah, $2.5 million a year. You don't
it's run by a guy who only cares about producing TV entertainment. You got Vince McShitnuggets, and you got Stephanie McMahon, who should not be allowed in the fucking creative board.
Nope. She should, even though she's got a MILF body, she should not be allowed in the crib.
MILF body, man. Oh my, dude. You know what? If I was Triple H, every time I'm gonna get laid, I'm gonna do his entrance and be like, except I ain't gonna come out of my mouth. Dude, Stephanie McMahon. The older she gets, the hotter she looks, man. God damn.
She's hot except for when she speaks.
Yeah, she's like. She's the WWE version of Sarah Palin. She's hot, but just shut the fuck up. Okay, the only time I like Stephanie is when she's actually wrestling in a wrestling ring. Because when she has done wrestling matches, she's really good.
Yeah, especially with Ronda.
Okay, it's one of my favorite women's matches ever. It was like a fucking fight between Stephanie and Trish Stratus at No Way Out in 2001. That was an awesome fucking fight. I mean, Stephanie, she came down. She was just like, she was ready to. Oh, she wasn't really like, no, she was like, all right, time to make these two bare knuckles lots of blood because here we go. And they were just beating the shit out of each other. I was just like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. But no, we get this fucking Barbie doll bitch ass that we have now. Bullshit. It is. You know, except with Trish Stratus, because she, to me, is arguably the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against that.
You know, she's up there with Mickie James, Lita, AJ Lee, who I think is... I love AJ Lee, especially how when she just owned the Bella bitches for how overrated as fuck they are.
Yep.
Yeah, the talent isn't sexually transmitted. Thank you. We're going to be going on forever. Well, actually, we only been going on for like 45 minutes. So,
but yeah, thank you guys all for watching. And this was definitely a great show to watch. If you guys didn't watch it, let us go watch it. But yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. Yes, sir.
So yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. And stay tuned for our next video. See you guys later. Stay awesome. Jerome, what are your final thoughts?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for allowing me to help present our review for one of the great pay-per-views ever. And of course, it's NXT Takeover War Games. Stay tuned for the next episode where we might go down the line of going over the best of the year in terms of wrestlers, and we still got Pain and Game Pick'ems. I will be back on this Wednesday. I was gone last week because I was under the weather, but don't you worry, good folks, because I will be back in good fashion. So, having said that, thank you, and once again, motherfucker, Carol Dumbass, I like Jim Cornette. Fuck, you scared the shit out of me with that.
Sorry.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. Go back on the Animal Planet where you belong, making dams. Okay, now if you excuse me, I'm going to go and look up some sweet MILF porn starring Dana de Armand. Good day, everybody.
See you later. Stay awesome.